Right now, I'm going to be playing Skullgirls on the hardest difficulty. As painful, I'm going to try and beat this boss.
Who will our star be
But
tonight?
I'm probably not going to successfully. Oh, cool. So, already, Kel said hello backwards. Yo, Kel, welcome to the stream. It's good to have you. If you have any questions, any discussion topics you'd like to talk about on the stream. Right now, the ball. Now the boss has an even stronger move. Beth said I would also go Painwheel or any other character. Painwheel is a character who I have doing slash attacks with, and then I learned that she's actually a grappler. So her whole thing is that she like grabs people with her weird like knife tail. I thought the whole point was that she sliced enemies up with it. So then once I learned she was a grappler, I was like, she's not bad. She's really good at what she does with the grabbing stuff. And then you fight a boss that you can't grab. Oh, so now all I really do is the slicey stuff? Oh, cool. I just don't think it seems super conducive.
Nothing!
I feel like if I'm patient, I should be able to just go pretty easy. If I'm patient, that is every time the main boss in Skullgirls talks, it sucks. That's the she's going for a hashtag. Shuri-chan said Dragon Ball Legends. He said, I miss you fighting. It has been a long time since we've done a Legends stream. Now, the way that YouTube's set up, I can actually still do phone streams, but you don't have to use the YouTube gaming, you can just use the normal YouTube app. That would require my phone number. And right now I'm using the phone for the vlog, so I wouldn't be able to do Legends and the vlog at the same time. Okay, right now the main boss in Skullgirls but I can tell that you guys are down for Dragon Ball Legends. Like I said, if I wasn't using the phone for the vlog, I'd be more down for that. Okay, that fight wasn't terrible. I wasn't too far away from being able to kill people. Just far enough off to have not actually killed people.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's showtime!
Kel said Jet is like $300 microphone. He says not that hard. Oh, Kel, how do you get any questions for your times? Do you like to talk about
Nothing! Stop nothing! Nothing! So sure you can know your place. See how good you are. Here's a surprise. Nothing! It's nothing! Know your place.
You can kind of trade with the boss pretty well, actually.
Stop them. See how weak you are. Know your place.
I just realized the boss is pretty good. The boss is like willing to like take turns. And if you play its game of taking turns on like when to hit and when the boss can just kind of Yeah. That is if I don't mess up at the very end. Gosh. I said that, you know, I'm dead, yeah. I was very close to getting it. Let's see. Sherry Chen said, I got Golden Frieza. Congratulations. Nani said, finally. Yo, Nani, well, no streamers could have you. Passionate idiot. Do you have any questions for you, boy? Do you have any discussion topics that I talk about on the stream? Sherry Chen said, you're very quiet. My bad. Don't mean to be too quiet. Kel said, I got Super Saiyan Goku, Super Saiyan Goku Vegeta, and Golden Frieza. And he said, please think I'm cool. I'm glad that you're enjoying Legend.
Be afraid. Nothing. Go for it.
It's nothing.
Be afraid.
It's nothing. Nothing.
Take your place. Die. Out of there.
It's nothing. Nothing.
Don't resist.
That said, what is the cat character's name again? Misfortune.
Nothing.
It's a punch.
Make yourself useful.
Oh, the skull hit me from above. Even though her super is a pro, she still makes herself tilt. Ew. It's a two. But it seems slow.
Know your place. Stop them. See how weak you are. Know your place. See how weak you are. So sure you can defeat me. Know your place.
Nothing.
Stop them. You dare challenge. You dare challenge. Don't resist.
You can do her jump heavy and very easily not hit. Professor Tremor said, hey man, going to a 90s trivia night. Okay, best of luck, Professor Tremor. Nani said, nice work. Shuri Chen said, oh, I got the match. Congratulations to you, Shuri Chen. Nani front BZ. He says, so you play games more than talking in chat? I'm currently trying to fight against a problem that I didn't do the last time I did this Gorgo stream with a character that I wasn't able to get last time I did it. So it's just a harder fight. I'm still here for you guys. I do still
My wit eyes from your brain.
I'm also playing this video because Beth showed more interest in Gorgo. She like texted me before the stream and she was like, hey, I really would like to see a Skullgirl stream. And I was like, I might play it. And then she's like, well, I really like it, so it'd be really cool if you played it. And I'm like, well, I guess I haven't played it like since the last time I played it, so I might as well play it.
It's nothing.
It's hard boss battle. Let's see, Ryan said hi, and then Beth said, if I'm a boss you're fighting, it would be such an intricate cosplay.
See the error.
Agreed, there's a lot going on, especially if you do all the glowing skeleton stuff. Then Beth said, hi Jet, nice to meet you, I'm Beth. Good to meet you as well, I'm Jet. Sherry Chen said, gotta go bye, and which then Beth was Sherry Chen bye. I hope you have a wonderful night, Sherry. I don't know why I said wish Chen bye. Ryan said,
Go for it. Be afraid.
and he also said, Jet, why are you so nice? That's an interesting question. I don't really know how to answer that.
Take your place. Be afraid.
It's nothing.
So,
Eyes from your brain.
I wouldn't say none
It's nothing.
necessarily.
Out of there.
I guess it would be a personal philosophy. I think it'd be better to be treated in the way that you treat other people. So, I feel like people deserve to be treated
Make yourself
so I feel like that would be the answer that I would
dare
give.
challenge.
Ouch,
Dare
I'm
challenge.
hit. The hardest thing is looking down at the chat while doing the fight,
Know
which
your
is why I sometimes have like a bigger ball in times where I read the chat.
It's nothing.
So please bear with me, especially when fights like yours. Oh great, oh awesome. I tried to use my air super, not knowing what the range of the air super is. And I definitely made sure to not deal any damage. Close but no cigar. Let's see. So, Beth said, what is the final boss's name? I'm gonna look her up and see if anyone's cosplayed her. Her name is Mary. And Kel said, Jen, you're not allowed to play game. Only we deserve your attention. Then Beth said, but Skullgirls. Then Beth said, pause the game and talk to your girlfriend. Little JK. Don't worry about that. Let me see how much that mid-air super does. When I was missing it. Oh my god. What is her hitbox for that mid-air super? That was garbage. I'm curious if I went on full offensive, if I ever blocked. How much range is it? I should probably block that to not want them.
It's nothing.
I feel like it's very likely that no block like the boss is definitely taking like a good amount of pretty hurt, yeah. Wasn't a good idea. Ryan said, have you watched the new episodes of Young Justice? I have watched the new episodes of Young Justice. I like them. I like what's currently going on in the story. It looks like they're hinting at Static Shock maybe getting a lot of business in the future, or at least trying to. Fingers crossed on that. Yeah, right. Have you seen the new episodes of Young Justice? If so, what are your thoughts? Today, I was just kind of hanging on because I didn't really have a first day or so I didn't have orientation and but I got to just let's see, Kel said Skullgirls.
No. Here's a surprise. I'm sure you can defeat me. Know your place. Take your place. See how weak you are. You dare challenge me?
Let's see, Nani said, Ryan said, I watched them with Michelle. He said, Virgil is so lonely. And he said, also, who is Blue Beetle's girlfriend? Blue Beetle's girlfriend in Young Justice Season 3 seems to be a character called Tracy 13. If you're like, who's that? I'd be like, good question. She's a character that I actually didn't know about until Young Justice Season 3 was announced. And someone was like, hey, that character in the concept art that got revealed is Tracy 13. And I was like, who the fuck's that? And I Googled it, and I still kind of didn't know. So, yeah, I never have seen Tracy 13 as far as I'm aware in the comic book, especially in the comic book area. She's obscure. I don't know why she's in it. I don't think they've done anything really cool with it other than different which is really I don't know what she's going to see. Hopefully it pays off. She didn't even do anything interesting with her powers. She made very small things happen. Maybe that's her whole thing. Maybe she's very subtle. And that's her power. She does subtle things. Professor Trevor said, I'm sick of Judas contract rehashes. They are pretty much doing that again. You're not wrong. It's like the Terror is gonna betray the team working for Slade. So I'm with you, and I was thinking the same thing. So I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised that you're like, ooh, this is
Take your place.
Ouch. And that was enough. That was I'm now gonna definitely lose. Yep, GG. Because even if you block everything, chip damage is pretty strong. Professor Sherman said next half season will have me groaning a bit. I got you on that. Ryan said, oh, I heard Megan mention 13 as another member of the team. She has directed Murphy's Law powers. Oh, okay. Is that like officially what her directed Murphy's Law? So like the worst, like if anything can go wrong, she'll like make she can control it. That kind of makes her feel like Jinx. She feels very similar to Jinx.
It's nothing.
In your grave. Be afraid.
It's nothing.
I'm in control.
She hit that a lot harder than at least with the
No, you're safe. Go, Slade. See how we Stop it. You dare challenge me.
Nothing.
You dare challenge me. No,
Let's see if I can. I think maybe I can zone the boss.
nothing is
And then Ryan said that's what it seems like. And he said, yeah, we thought she was Jinx. Yeah, it's a very similar power to Jinx, if that is what she does. Then Professor Trevenant said, so the new Teen Titans versus Go looks bad.
Be afraid.
Teen Titans versus Go? Is that a thing? Can someone please give me more information on what Professor Trevenant just said? Oh,
It's nothing.
Be afraid.
Nothing.
Be afraid.
the skulls are
I'm in control. You can't stop me. Go for it.
It's nothing.
the boss's ability is significantly better.
It's nothing.
Yeah, the boss is really good. Compared to Pain Wheel.
Be afraid.
Nothing.
Go for it. Be afraid.
Nothing.
Stop my wish. Go for it.
Ground heals. Nothing. Stop
Go
it.
for it.
Nothing.
From your grave.
Kettle said I think a better name for that was Spirit of Villain.
Dare challenge me?
Oopsie doopsie. Then Ryan said Teen Titans versus Teen Titans Go is a thing. Can I get more details on this thing?
So sure we can defeat it. Here's a surprise.
Nothing.
You dare challenge me? Serve your new master. I'm sure you can defeat me. See how weak you are.
Oh,
How weak you are.
I I think I like her jump kick and low kick a lot better. I may try to use those a lot more. Ryan said the only thing the wiki says about 13's powers is magic. 13 has magical powers and has had training in them from Zatanna. That means like nothing. What? So she can use magic. That's what we know about 13. Let's see. Professor Tremendous said yes. And if it performs well, season 6, I just hope. With the OG animation, the Flash looks terrible, and I miss my Jinx and Flash ship. I thought the Jinx Flash ship was interesting, like the Jinx Kid Flash ship that they had in the original Teen Titans show. I'm not that hyped for Teen Titans season 6. I don't really care about it because I feel like Teen Titans was an inferior show to Young Justice. Sorry, not was. Teen Titans is an inferior show to Young Justice. I just like Young Justice. I don't really care about a Teen Titans season 6. Also, I think Teen Titans Go is funny for what it is. I actually enjoy that show. I just feel like there are interesting jokes in there that just aren't even made for kids necessarily. Like, I don't even think a kid would get it. And I enjoy it, and I'm like, oh, this is cool. Let's see. Professor Herman said 13 is a master of unlucky magic. She is basically a better Jinx magic-wise. Oh, that's gross. Ryan said she was in Season 3, Episode 5, Away Mission, for a brief scene. And Professor Herman said having both would still be okay. I mean, yeah, I'm not saying not to have both, but I wouldn't be like, ooh, I really want, you know, Teen Titans Season 6. I could honestly live my whole life without Teen Titans Season 6 and still be like, I understand why people like it so much. I don't really think it's as other than it gets hyped up to be. If we did have a Season 6, I'd want it to focus on Starfire. I feel like if Starfire got a season, that'd be pretty good, because I feel like everybody else got a season. Yeah, I actually think everybody did should have been season.
Know your place. Know your place. See how weak you are. Show them who's wrong. See how weak you are. You dare challenge me? You dare challenge me?
I'm doing a lot better. Oh, I'm trying to use more clean kicks. I like these kicks. Ouch. I'm very close to beating boss and I'm dead. Ooh. Goodness. Well, I think I can get there a little bit easier now. My goodness. Okay. Professor Trevor said the ending, though. The ending wasn't bad. I felt like the extra episode that we got, that was a weird Beast Boy Terra thing, that was kind of lame. But I kind of ignored that episode in my head because I feel like it didn't really matter. I liked the ending of that season that was right before that episode. I thought that was pretty good. Kendall said I haven't watched Young Justice, so I can't disagree. He said, and I agree that Teen Titans Go isn't cancer. Young Justice is really good, highly recommended, and Teen Titans is okay. In Teen Titans Go, if it's on TV, and I'm not like trying to do anything else, I'll watch it. If my niece was like, I want to watch Teen Titans Go, I'd be like, I'd watch that with you. It's a good show. Professor China said it's one of the biggest cliffhangers. It was like, not really. I feel like it's meh. Then Ryan said, I agree with Jet. Professor China said, and yes, Starfire was next, but it got canceled. It felt like Beast Boy and Terra was next, and I'm like, why? I don't care about that. To me, Beast Boy Terra felt weird. Because I feel like I didn't actually feel the chemistry there. It's just Beast Boy was kind of thirsty, and Terra exploited that. It didn't feel like, oh man, this is like a great ship. So it's just weird. Another thing I didn't like about the old Teen Titans show, I felt like Raven and Robin had a lot of really good moments in that show, but Starfire Robin was like the ship for some reason, and then Beast Boy Raven is supposed to be a ship in that show. But I didn't really see the chemistry there. They just feel like good friends. I don't see the actual like relationship part of it. I think when it comes to Jinx, Kid Flash, you mentioned that earlier. I kind of prefer Jinx Cyborg. I thought that was actually a lot better. Let's see. Kel said, "Can we get a Jet's dad dance reveal?" I'm sure there's a video. I know there's a video on my dad's YouTube channel of him wearing a cat mask and dancing. That is on YouTube, and you can find that. Professor Trevor said also the comic showed it was going to have Terra's brother and Starfire's family would have had a war with Blackfire. Terra's brother. I know who you're talking about. Well, hold on. If you want to see Terra and her brother, that's just happening in Young Justice Season 3 right now. I don't... And Professor Trevor said the last season of Go was a clip show. Clip show seasons are cancer. The last season of Go? Are you saying Go is over? Or are you saying the previous season? Also, how can you have a whole season as a clip show? That sounds like cancer. Let's see. Johnny said, no streams because it. Let's see. Ryan said Young Justice is such a good show. I agree. Young Justice is really good. Also, I think that we're in the season. I'm into this boss's whole career. I'm about to really effortlessly make this boss. I went from getting broke out to getting all the power from the spirit bomb. Remember that spirit bomb you guys sent me a while back to beat this exact boss? And then I failed. That energy got sent to the future because now I'm just gonna beat the boss. It's not gonna be hard.
It's nothing.
I say that the boss entered its final form and then it redirect a lot of my health. The final form boss kind of throws everything it has at you all at once. I'm about to die, actually. Yeah. If I get hit one more time. Yeah, cool. That was very close. I was doing pretty well. That final form did me really hard. That said, my friends and I are still talking about doing collab stories in the 15-minute challenge. Would y'all like us to do a stream of a collab story that Jed and I do? I hard vibe the idea of collab stories. What do you guys think about that? Ryan said the slang in the show is pervading to everyone. I also thought that was a cool little touch. When Superman starts using some of the slang that the sidekicks use, I was like, ooh, I really do funk with that. Nani said, Nick, what do you think of the last season episode of One Punch? The last season episode of One Punch? I may be one episode behind on One Punch, so I need to get back on that. Nani said, Beth, yeah. So Kels then said, can the 10-minute stories be the next stream? And then Nani said, would be cool. Me and Beth are going to be at the mall tomorrow. I don't know how conducive it would be for us to try and do a creative writing stream at the mall for 4th of July. Professor Sherman said, Go is basically done, and the season before was the Titans or Robin's staff introducing old episodes. Introducing old episodes? So it was just the old episodes, but they put intros on? That doesn't sound good. Because I wouldn't even count that as like a new episode. I would have loved the whole season of Teen Titans Go, the dubbing, the old season stuff. I actually think it's hilarious. Ooh, she ran up to me because she wants to die. kill her. She's running away now.
Don't lose it.
I can't run. Okay, she ran away again. What's it go? Oh, she ran back up to me. Yes! We killed her. Wait. Okay, we did kill her. But, she tried to punch me at the end. And I thought I died. We got her.
This is why my life was taken from
Professor
me.
Trevenant said, Go is basically done in the season before. Oh, I already read that. And Professor Trevenant said basically, he said they are lazy, yes. It's not bad, but unlike the movie, a lot of their episodes are, episodes and decisions, as we meant, are lazy or hate-filled to older fans.
Or anyone.
I don't mind a lot of the stuff from Teen Titans Go. I like it. Nerd Tanker said, hey, how do you stream? On PS4 or on my phone or on my computer?
This changes.
I feel like you have a specific question that you're wanting to know, Nerd Tanker. So I'm just trying to get to the heart of that question because I stream using my computer, my phone, and my PS4.
Over.
I can give you the instructions for the one that you want. Kel said, it sounds like Jet's narrating a scene of him chasing a girl and killing her. I think that would be an interesting animated sketch if someone wanted to animate that.
Mom? Dad? It's me.
Monster! Get out of here, monster!
Nani then said, huh? What is... What's happening? Nerdtinker said, I mean on computer. The way that I stream on computer is, you go to live events,
to Lab Zero.
then you hit, like, new event, and then it sets up your stream thing. Nerdtinker said, I'm having trouble doing it with mine. So you go to, like, Creator Studio, and you hit, like, Live Dashboard or whatever, and then it takes you to Live Dashboard, and then you go to Live Events, and you go to New Live Event, and then you put in the information, like the title and description,
Control me?
and, like, tags and stuff like that, and then you click, like,
truth
Start,
is,
or
You're
whatever,
next!
and then, it'll bring up Google Hangouts, so then you can stream through Google Hangouts. That being said, they're claiming they're gonna get rid of that. And I don't know what they're gonna replace it with. I'm kinda pissed about that they want to get rid of it. Let's see. Professor Jonah said they said people who like cartoons are man babies, and they are only for kids. When Teen Titans and a lot of cartoons on Cartoon Network were made for most ages. Well, that sounds like a joke. You know, like when you say that, right? And the show itself is a cartoon, then I think it's poking fun at itself. I don't think it literally is like, yeah, it's for man babies. Like, I don't think they mean it. Kel said, then wouldn't the people making the cartoon be man babies then? Like it's just like a self-deprecating humor thing. Nani said, so the Nick and Beth show?
You should open this one soon.
Right now, I'm playing Squiggly story mode for schoolgirls.
Happy birthday,
Oh, there are a whole
Sunday.
bunch of
Time to blow
Playboy
out
Bunny
your candles.
girls with guns. And I think they shot up a restaurant. I did not expect that. That's actually really morbid. Oh, and they have a gun pointed at her while she's crying. And then they told her to make a wish while they had a gun point, and then they shot her in the head.
Please,
So I guess she's dead.
give me back my family. Roberto, Squiggly, save them all.
Kel said the Nick and Beth show would be cool. And now there's zombies? And then there's the Skullheart girl. Is the Skullheart girl the girl who shot her in the head?
Don't let anyone touch her, you understand? Stop anybody who gets close. Even me.
Nani said, or the Nickabenson. Professor Trevenant said, yeah, they choose to respond to critics also by pulling that crying shit in the episode made it look serious. What
Save
crying
them.
shit?
Don't let it fall.
Squiggly!
So a bunch of people die in this big shooting, and they call out for Squiggly. Squiggly wakes up, and she's falling. She's just, I don't know where she falls on a rooftop. And then she looks around, and the world looks crazy. And she has a weird dragon thing coming out of her head. I guess it's called Leviathan, and she's talking to it.
Stay with me.
What? Kel said, Jittis sounded like you were very casually describing a robbery. Professor Travinet said, have you seen many episodes? I have seen a good bit of Teen Titans Go. So there are a whole bunch of spirits flying into the sky. Because there's Mary, just the main boss, and she's holding something. She's holding the building.
Voice that called me back. Another Skullgirl has been unleashed on New Meridian.
Her story seems to be very in-depth.
She appears to have stopped the building from crashing into the streets below.
The main villain is holding up a skyscraper to keep it from crushing a city. But the dragon thing that's in Squiggly's head is confused, because he's like, why would a Skullgirl not kill a bunch of people?
Egress, do not engage. Repeat, do not engage the minions supporting the wreckage. Help evacuate the civilians.
And then Parasol, who I haven't played the story mode for, is telling her soldiers to go and help save people. But I guess she also is telling them to fight Squiggly. I'm so fucking...
I remember her being shorter.
Professor Shona said, I never cared too much to keep up with the series. Understandable. Oh my gosh, I like the series. I thought that was pretty cool. The bitch tried to jump at me. I don't know who Parasol thinks she is. I think the answer is she's stopping me from using the secret. I don't think that's like super Squiggly, because I'm trying my damnedest to do what I do for every character for their secrets. And it's not doing shit for her, so let me stop trying that. For the sake of everyone's God. If I don't know how to super with Squiggly, I just accidentally super with Squiggly. So I think it's reverse quarter circle instead of forward quarter circle, but it's still like a punch and a kick. Cool. So I died, but I learned how to super. So we got this.
You can't give up now.
Let's see. Professor Trevina said they had many episodes that aren't funny because they chose to confront a criticism, but ended up looking really bad. He said, I did keep up with the series because it was funny when it was not insulting the critics. Interesting. And then Ryan said, complaining about Teen Titans Go in 2019.
I apologize in advance.
I don't.
Cameras rolling and action.
I remember a mutual friend of me and Ryan, he was not a fan of Teen Titans Go, and he was very vocal about it. He talked about how much he hated it.
Good job.
Strike 2. Kel's then pointed at what Ryan said, and Professor said no. He said, just saying that it had a clip show season. He said, clip show season on any show has music. I do think that does sound pretty bad, the clip show season. My question is, what the heck is Teen Titans versus Teen Titans Go? Like, is it an actual thing that's been confirmed? Is it a movie? Is it like a special? Parks Network? Parasol is a combo machine.
Napalm shot! Napalm shot! Napalm shot!
I got this one.
I got it now!
Oh, I like that. She has a very long, heavy kick sweep.
There is a
I like
great
that.
difference.
Professor Trevin said a straight to DVD special. Oh, so straight to Kim cartoon. Oh, that's great.
Be careful, Grits. This one is far stronger than me.
So Parasol is like, Squiggly is really stronger than the other Skullgirls. We tried to beat her.
Behind you, the Skullgirl making her move.
There's a weird ghost-looking thing that looks like Parasol.
Don't you dare turn your back on me!
Mary's talking to somebody.
Empire you built on your victims' graves!
He's yelling. The Skullgirl boss, Mary, is yelling at the leader of the Mafia, I think. And she threw a building at a blimp. So Mary threw a skyscraper at a blimp that had, I guess, the Mafia leader in it. And then the blimp crashed into the ocean or the bay, whatever is the nearest largest body of water. I guess the building crashed into the bay, my bad, because the blimp is still in the air, I think, and on fire somehow. And then Mary looks like she's been kind of hurt, and she is like something whatever. Parasol was still being discussed as if she's the main character. I don't know why. And
The Skullgirl was the primary threat.
Parasol is saying
Waste
that
time on
Squiggly
a
is the
rogue
primary
minion, no matter
threat.
how unusual its
And
behavior.
then we gotta get
Check for
Squiggly,
citizens that need
because I guess she's
emergency aid.
considered
After
a
that,
minion
we're
of
following
Mary
that
for some
airship.
reason. And then they're like, we gotta follow the airship to get citizens to safety and shit.
The girl is
I guess
becoming
Parasol
stronger
was
as she
with it.
loses herself to the heart. My own abilities weren't this strong before either. The scary
Squiggly
part
is surprised that she's
how
strong.
natural
Ryan
it
mentioned
is.
that Teen Titans Go versus Teen Titans is an upcoming direct-to-video sequel to Teen Titans Go to the
It appears
movies.
that I cannot entirely block the skull heart's
Professor Trevenant said it's not a
Don't feel
sequel,
bad, Leviathan.
or
We
else
couldn't
it's
have
a
made it
sequel to
this
the
far
OG.
otherwise.
Squiggly said, don't feel bad, Leviathan. We couldn't have made it this far
I'm forced to
otherwise.
admit this is so.
Because I guess the skull heart is
For that
making all the
power,
Skullgirls
I doubt I
stronger.
would even be hearing your voice.
What are you talking about?
Squiggly. Wait, is Squiggly only alive because the skull heart is a
My
thing?
mouth! Who would do such a thing?
Oh no, wait. Squiggly's mouth is sewn shut, but she can
think
talk
of but
due to the
one man.
power of the skull heart?
And we
That
aren't the
makes
only
sense.
ones who want to see him pay for his crimes.
Ryan said, the film crosses over with Teen Titans, and while the plot is currently unknown, it will probably be a self-aware spoof of its fans for wanting its return and unaccepting Teen Titans
For
Go.
over a decade.
That sounds likely.
Ladies
Okay,
and
so
gentlemen,
Squiggly
it's
is now gonna fight
showtime.
Cerebellum.
What a surprise!
You know, Squiggly actually has a very similar mechanic to Misfortune, and I like that a lot. So, I think the mechanic, though, is like a super. Misfortune can kind of just do it for free.
Don't strain yourself. Submerge. Dragon Pass. No autographs.
Squiggly bit up.
Time in.
We won't.
Squiggly. Very hard. The punch one is the very in the ground one.
What a prize, madame!
Keep not doing it.
On submerge. Shell straight.
Very, ooh.
Not so
She
bad.
hit me with that low kick
Hats off to me.
before I should give her that funeral. Before I could give her that funeral. Ryan said the film will not be worked on by Teen Titans Go crew, but will instead be animated, written, and directed by a different production team. They did, however, supply existing model sheets. That's kind of weird. Professor Trevenant said I do not blame them, but it is an infinite universe.
It's good to be out.
I concur.
Cameras rolling and showtime.
Wait, what is it that I want to do? I want to bury her. Hit her with that. Hit her with that barrier.
Step away. That won't do.
Just trying to be burial. So I guess instead I'm gonna do the music. That was a good ass attack. I didn't do it. I just got hit with it. I like that.
Smash him. How about that?
Huh. But what are you guys' thoughts on Teen Titans Go versus Teen Titans? I think it could potentially be good, but I think it's weird that the normal crew is doing. What is the normal crew doing instead?
Dragonfly. Ready? No autograph. Now. Ready? Try this. Dragon swing. Now. Knuckle.
Oh, that was too far away. It's meant to be used in range.
Ready?
Professor Chapman said, this guy just getting his info on the wiki. Yes. Yes, Ryan is just getting it from the wiki. Ryan also said yes. Yeah, that's just very obvious.
How long
Professor Chapman said the normal crew's going on to other shows.
That I do not know, but I do
So is Teen
know
Titans
that
Go
it still
actually
reeks
just
of
done? Like over?
Pardon me, miss, but what year is it?
Year? What rock did you crawl out from?
This story is very confusing.
Leviathan.
So Leviathan
Surprised you
is
ain't
talking
dead.
to the
Boy,
symbiote
need to ask a
that
coroner. Sure.
Philia has.
Are you two friends? Nice to meet you. My name is Philia. Sienna Contiello. But please, call me Squiggly. The pleasure is all mine. The city's changed so much while I was gone.
And I guess
Tell
Philia
me,
and
do
Squiggly
you
are
live around
friends.
here?
Beth said, what year is it? Big mood? Interesting.
No, at least I don't think
Ryan
so.
said Teen Titans
I
Go to
lost
the
my
polls.
memory, so
Professor
Samson is helping
Trevenant
me look for
said
the skull heart to
Go
wish it
is
back.
basically done. They are finishing the season as
skull
of now.
heart?
He said they might order more. I imagine they'll order more. It's been rather
Philia.
successful.
Gotta learn to shut your yap.
So Philia has lost
What
her
is the meaning
memories.
of this,
And
Samson?
Squiggly also seems like
Things
she's
got
lost her
complicated.
memories.
It's none of your business.
And now
Never was.
Squiggly
Philia,
and
Do you have
Philia are
memories
having
from
a
before your
very
head was
normal
occupied by
conversation.
this follicular vagabond?
Huh? What do you mean?
Stay out of this, worm.
Does she seek the skull heart?
We got racist
Or have
anime
you
girl
pushed her toward it?
currently on the
I
Skull
won't
Girl stream.
idly
That's
watch you
interesting.
bring doom to another
Professor
host.
Trevenant said,
Speaking
so
of
have
hosts,
many of their
get a good
shows,
look at
we
his
do
kid.
not want seasonal rot.
I'd say she looks
Seasonal
like she
rot.
ditched her own funeral, but she's not dressed nice enough for it.
Philia's symbiote insulted Squiggly, and I think that's why they're
You don't
gonna
want to
fight.
make friends with the undead, kid. Can't trust them when there's
Kel
a
said,
skull
random
pulling
question,
their
what's your
strings.
favorite Super Saiyan transformation?
And
He
they
said,
seem so
mine, Super
nice,
Saiyan
too.
God. Super Saiyan God is a pretty
You
nice
selfish
one, I'm not gonna lie.
fool, Samson. All these centuries, yet you
I
have
might
done
also
nothing.
vibe with Super
My
Saiyan God.
lady, I humbly
My
beg
favorite
your
color is
assistance
red.
in this intervention.
I would really like a Super Saiyan God
course.
2,
My
where it was still
apologies in
red, but it
advance,
has
Philia.
spikier hair.
For what it's worth.
That'd be really cool.
We will
My
aim for the
favorite
board
is
besting
probably
you.
Super Saiyan Ikari or whatever.
That's still hitting me in the head.
Super Saiyan Ikari being the form that Trunks had during the Goku Black arc, where he summons like the Spirit Bomb sword. It's weird because it's like Super Saiyan plus Spirit Bomb energy,
Ladies and
and I just kind of like
gentlemen,
it. So Super Saiyan Ikari is probably my
Step
favorite.
away.
Oh, Squidward, don't let Philia get you.
What a cry!
Dragon Leviathan.
Ooh, because Squicks.
Dragon
Yeah. Ooh, there you go. Squidward, you're up.
Madame! To me! What a cry!
Let's see. Nani said, did you see the death battle of Johnny Cage versus Captain Falcon? I have not seen that yet. Professor Trevor said Ultra Instinct, and he said yes, but the next is Aang versus Edward. Cannot wait. So Aang from Avatar: The Last Airbender versus Edward from Full Metal Alchemist.
Are you ready?
For over a decade.
I never really got into Full Metal Alchemist, but I imagine he has some interesting hacks.
Let it build. We won't fall.
Get up.
To me.
The corner is close. This is where I now. She moved me right in. She's the real estate. She's the real estate official. Real estate.
I apologize.
Ryan said Super Saiyan D's nuts. Nani said, yeah, Trunks' transformation was lit. Professor Travis said, do Super Saiyan cubes turn yellow? We don't know. That's already confirmed by Tori. Someone should ask me when to match the drink.
Not bad.
I don't even know how to run on the react. Get the fuck out of the corner and she got me back. That's what I love Nani said Super Saiyan 4 is my favorite, or Super Saiyan 2. I'm gonna stick with Super Saiyan Hikari. I think it was really interesting. Kel said, Brian, I didn't really like that one. He said, I didn't think it was very creative. That was an interesting show. Nani said, who's Aang? The main guy from Avatar: The Last Airbender.
May I?
Kel said, Aang.
Certainly.
Long?
This is tuna with bacon.
Showtime! My bad. Whatever. Aang,
That worked. Not bad.
Fast, weak. Weak. Stop him, take to me. Just you wait.
Okay, so I beat Philly.
Thanks, lad.
See where we at. Ryan said Full Metal Alchemist is legit really good. Like I said, I couldn't really get into it. Ryan said Ani would whoop his ass.
I'd hate to fight you when you're mad.
Nani said Nick doesn't like Full Metal. Yeah,
Learned a
I
few
couldn't
new
really
tricks, you old
Professor Trevor
worm.
said, are you the
Forgive
Avatar
us,
Ong?
but far worse
Then
will
Kel
befall
said,
you
I'm
if you
pretty sure
pursue
the
the
fuse
skull
turned
heart.
yellow. I don't see why
I
they
speak
wouldn't.
from experience
Then Nani said,
when
is
I
Ong
say that
good?
its consequences
Professor Trevor said,
cannot
well,
be
yeah,
shaken
on
off.
train.
Surely
I mean,
you must know
I
what's
imagine
happened
they're gonna
to this
use
city.
Ong at the end of the original series.
But he's got a point. It's not too late to back out, kid. What do you say?
I don't know what's
No.
going on in the story right now.
You can't even remember the life you're risking.
I think someone I knew got in a mess, and I'm pretty sure it's my fault. I can't walk away from that just because I don't remember what I did.
But yeah,
Samson, you said you'd support
for
me,
alchemy and
no
Full
matter
Metal
what choice I
Alchemist,
made.
isn't it like equivalent exchange is the thing?
Looks like we can't
So as
call
long
it
as you
quits
put
just
in
yet.
the necessary
Arrogant
ingredients,
fool.
what
Your
you want
meddling
will
will
come
end
out,
only in
more or less.
tragedy.
Then Kel said it's pronounced Aang.
Who in the world was that?
Ong came
Seemed rather
from the
rude
live-action movie.
and reckless.
Samson was once respectable. I even considered him a
The
friend.
dragon and the
but that was
symbiote
a
used to be
long, long
friends.
time ago. Even
But I
before
guess the
there
skull
was a
heart messed
skull
that up,
heart.
based on what he's saying.
I know not what he seeks to accomplish now, but it will not end well for him or that girl.
Let's see. Professor Tremendous said,
Lorenzo will
well,
have to
yeah,
wait.
but he can
We have
make
to get to the
weapons
Skull
in 2
Heart before they
seconds.
do. It
And
shouldn't be
then
too
Ryan
hard
said,
to
except
find it.
Philosopher's
I
Stones
can feel
are
the Skull
hacks.
Girl's presence again.
And then Professor Tremendous said, I know, I was quoting Sokka.
I'm
Let's
sorry
see.
to have dragged you
It looks
into
like
this,
we're about to end the stream because we're
but I shall
almost at
follow
like the
you
right
to
time.
the end.
Kel said Aang is like mountain level,
You already
right?
did
If not
that,
bigger.
remember?
What is the biggest feat we have for Aang? Like the craziest thing he's ever done with his bending? Because I feel like that would help us determine what level he's at. But I'm about to pause the Skullgirl stream. Well, not pause, but I'm just about to end both of them.
Action! Just a moment.
So, okay. I'd like to thank you all for watching. If you guys like these videos, make sure to smash that like button, favorite, comment, subscribe, and ding ding ding, ring that notification bell to be notified whenever we do these live streams. I'd like to thank you all once again for tuning in. This is your host, your friend, your boy, Jub Black One Only. Log it out. Peace, guys. I'll catch you later. Chicken guy. 8.